The film opens as Cooper Adams is taking his teenage daughter, Riley, to a concert for her favorite artist, Lady Raven. Through their conversation, it is learned that Riley is having issues at school with other girls, in particular a girl named Jody. As the concert begins, Riley and all the other girls go wild when Lady Raven takes the stage. Cooper excuses himself to go to the bathroom, where he checks his phone. He looks through a camera app to check in on his captive victim, Spencer Gordon. On his way out, he runs into Jody's mom, who wants to try and sort things out between the girls. Cooper does what he can to get her off his back before returning next to Riley. He then looks up at the balcony and sees a lot of police coming into the venue. During a break, Cooper and Riley go look for a souvenir t-shirt, but another girl takes the last shirt. Cooper talks to the salesman, Jamie, over getting another shirt before he asks about the high level of police. Jamie quietly tells Cooper that the police were tipped off that a serial killer known only as the Butcher is said to be in attendance at the concert that day, and the arena is surrounded by cops to ensure that the killer cannot get away. Cooper smiles it off, but since he is the Butcher himself, he realizes he needs to start thinking fast. While walking back with Riley, he knocks a drunk woman down the stairs to create a distraction, passing it off as he being too tipsy to stand. Before I proceed, kindly subscribe to this channel, click the like button and smash the notification bell to enjoy more of this. Back to the film. The two return for Lady Raven's next song, which is done in collaboration with another artist named Parker Wayne. Cooper notices Parker coming from under the floor and jokingly suggests to Riley that they sneak in to see what's underneath, but she thinks her dad is being weird. He then goes back to meet Jamie, who walks him to the storage room to get a shot for Riley. Jamie mentions that he has followed the Butcher's crimes as a fan of true crime stories. After some conversation, Cooper swipes Jamie's ID card. Cooper uses it to sneak into the break room where the police are being instructed to look out for the Butcher. There, he steals a police radio and uses it to overhear the FBI's top profiler, Dr. Josephine Grant, who is looking out for every possible option the Butcher has for escaping. On his way out, Cooper runs into Jody's mom again, who becomes more antagonistic when Cooper tries to avoid speaking to her. He finally agrees to have Riley and Jody go out for pizza so her mom can go away. Knowing that the police will be expecting him to create chaos to escape, Cooper poses as an arena employee and throws two glass oil bottles into a boiling fryer, and an unfortunate employee walks past as the bottles explode, covering her with scorching oil and severely burning her. He then goes to the roof and finds two SWAT officers there, but he fools them by showing his ID, which he stole from Spencer, as well as using the code word every employee is supposed to know, Hamilton. After going back into the show, Cooper learns from Riley that Lady Raven picks a girl in the audience to be the Dreamer girl to dance to the song of the same name. Cooper talks to a spotter who also happens to be Lady Raven's uncle. Cooper makes up a story about Riley recovering from leukemia, which touches the man enough that he pulls some strings and gets Riley to be picked as the Dreamer girl. They are escorted to the backstage, where Cooper keeps an eye out for Grant and the officers. Riley goes up next to Lady Raven when she is called, and both Jody and her mom are pissed. After the song, Lady Raven does one final performance with fellow artist The Thinker, while Cooper helps a girl who was about to faint and takes her into the medical tent. Cooper and Riley are brought to the back by the tour manager so that they can meet Lady Raven. Cooper overhears through the radio that Grant is instructing the officers to check every male visitor before they leave. Realizing he is screwed, Cooper privately speaks to Lady Raven and reveals himself as the Butcher. He shows her Spencer's location on his phone and tells her that he will fill the room with carbon monoxide if she alerts the police to his presence. He tells Raven to let them go out with her in her limo since it won't be checked. In the limo, Lady Raven offers to drop Cooper and Riley off at home to see their house. An excited Riley agrees while Cooper knows she is up to something. They arrive and meet Cooper's wife/Riley's mom Rachel and son/brother Logan. Rachel invites Lady Raven to have dinner. While they eat, Raven brings up the Butcher, talking about how she studied him and knows that he might have OCD, how he uses fake houses to commit his crimes, and issues regarding his mother. Cooper has hallucinated his mother throughout the film. She mentions that the police were tipped off to his appearance at the concert because a ticket receipt for the concert was found in one of the houses. Cooper tries to stop Raven and get her out, but she offers to play a song on the piano. She has Riley sit next to her and takes her phone. After playing, Raven suggests taking a selfie and grabs Cooper's phone to do it. She then runs into the bathroom with the phone while Cooper starts to lose his cool. Lady Raven opens the camera app to speak to Spencer in an attempt to get him out of there. After learning what he saw before he was taken in, Raven starts a live stream to her fans to try and get clues as to Spencer's Spencer's whereabouts. One fan points out living near the place described a broken lion statue near a house with a blue door, and Raven tells her to call the police. She also texts her driver to do the same. With Rachel questioning things, Raven tells her that her husband is the butcher. Cooper then unlocks the door after furiously pounding on it, and his wife and kids are nowhere to be found. He looks at his phone and sees that Spencer is also no longer locked up. Cooper prepares to have Raven cuff herself as they prepare to escape. She then starts trying to speak to him as though she were his mother, which doesn't fool Cooper but gets him to admit that he was always planning to do one last crime before committing suicide. When he opens the garage door, Rachel is standing outside with Riley and Logan. Raven exits the car and stands near them as police and SWAT arrive at the house. Cooper closes the garage door and escapes through an exit leading into the neighbor's yard. Cooper disguises himself as a SWAT officer to get into Raven's limo and drive away with her, and Cooper handcuffs her to the door. When they drive into town, Raven is able to open the window to draw fans to surround the limo. She is then able to pry the cuffs off the handle and free herself. The police arrive just in time and shoot the limo's tires to prevent Cooper from getting away. They shoot the door but only find the SWAT uniform propped up, and Cooper is gone once again. Lady Raven is escorted to Spencer's whereabouts. She greets and thanks the fan that alerted the police before going over to the distraught Spencer, who is safe and thankful to Raven. Rachel is left at home alone while the kids are at her sister's house. Cooper shows up to finish her off since he has come to realize that he wasn't doomed to be caught starting at the concert, but that someone close to him had to be the one to tip off the police. Rachel admits that she caught on to Cooper's suspicious behavior, thinking he was having an affair. It started to click when she noticed him smelling like cleaning chemicals, which would not be unusual since he is a firefighter, but they smelled more like the ones used in hospitals. Rachel found one of the fake houses, which were buildings condemned for fire hazards, and planted the ticket receipt there before tipping off the police. Cooper plans to kill Rachel, but she offers him pie that she made as a celebration for Riley. Cooper eats a slice before realizing that Rachel laced it with drugs. He starts to lose consciousness and hallucinates seeing his mother one more time before officers show up and tase him repeatedly until he finally goes down. Cooper is being arrested just as Riley and Logan are brought home. Riley tearfully hugs her father goodbye before he is hauled off. He stops to prop up Riley's old bicycle. After the police leave the scene, the camera pans over to the bike to see that one of the spokes is missing. Cooper has taken the spoke and is using it to pick the locks on his cuff, ready to make another escape as he grins evilly. Before the credits roll, Jamie is at home seeing the news about the butcher's capture. After seeing that it's Cooper, Jamie starts to freak out. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Click the like button and smash the notification bell to enjoy more of this. Thanks for watching.